Right, so the compost corral, we'll get some more timbers in to the sides of it here, and just make it a little bit more robust and a little bit more closed in, because obviously there's too many holes in that and all the compost would fall out. So we're going to do that and support the sides, and then we're going to put some chicken wire on the insides of it, and some of that plastic sheeting that you can see there to go over the top of it. Now I've used that blue, sky blue plastic sheeting because I got it for free off a friend, just to patch up the side of that poly greenhouse. Now I know it's opaque and therefore the light won't be really passing through it, but it's just a temporary measure really, just to keep the weather out for the next couple of months. Inside there we're going to be having some plant starts and some growing going on inside there on the benches in buckets. Well, that's a tale for another day. And so yeah, let's get this done. Okay. Yeah, so I've got all those 6-foot boards that I took off the big pallet up at the top, and there's a couple more boards there that I can reclaim from off of that. And there's 2 or 3 that I can still get off that, and they're 6-foot lengths by about 3 or 4 inches. I'll measure it in a second or two, and that's what we're going to be using to fill in the gaps on this. Okay, I've switched the radio off as well. I keep forgetting about copyright and stuff like that, so I've turned it off, so there won't be any infringements, hopefully. So those 6-foot lengths I've cut in half, so they're 3 feet in length, and they're going to be going into the gaps. Yeah, so all the infill boards are in, and so you've got a lot smaller of a gap there. It's probably about 15 millimeters ish of a gap between the boards as they go around. So the next step then is to attach the chicken wire to that, which we'll do. Hi SD. Okay, and that's the corral. That front piece that I've put on there is the last of the pallets. So all I've done with that really is I just sheeted it on the inside, stapled the 1000 gauge sky blue poly on the inside of it, and the chicken wire is on the inside too, as you can see there, all the way around. What that's going to do is just hold the debris inside there better, but still allow air to flow through into the pile. The sheet that I've sheeted out the back with is a flap that will over the pile, so that's going to be put over the top of the pile to stop it getting too wet, too damp, hopefully. But you know me, it's not as aesthetically pleasing as it needs to be, so there might be a roof going on it. Only a basic roof going on top of that, and if the roof does go on that, then there's going to be a small water butt to collect the water that comes off that. But I'm just toying with that idea really at the moment. See you, Steve. Oh, I thought you were going.
Not going yet.
Hey, so yeah. Now this frontage piece is screwed on. Again, that might be that might get hinges and become a door, a proper door. But for the time being, it's just got 4 screws that are holding that in. So what I'll do is I'll fill it up with the manure. As you can see, there's just 4 screws, 1 at each corner, just holding that on at the front there. And I'll just fill it up now with the compost. I've left the floor open so all the worms can get in and the drainage can seep away, which is what you're supposed to do. And hopefully this will be a winner. Okay. Yeah, so it's about a third full of the horse dung, and then the last of the stuff that we've not been able to eat, basically. We've taken that out, shredded it all up, ripped it up to pieces, and piled it on. A couple of bits of tissue paper there, not been used for wiping noses or anything like that, just for drying my hands with, and that's going in as well. So I'll shut that off now, cover it over and keep topping it up, turning it over with the fork every week or two to mix it all in, and move the outside inside, the inside outside, all of that kind of stuff that you're supposed to do. And yeah, fingers crossed. Should have black gold for springtime, easy. Yep, so there's the compost corral. Not sure about this cover. It's gonna get a roof on it, you know it is. But it's gonna work, that. Can't see why it shouldn't. You've got the aeration at the sides to let the air in. It's going to be turned every fortnight or so anyway. Now that's covering the majority of it, but the water will still get in. It's not. I don't think that's not going to work. Not too chuffed about that really. It's not aesthetically pleasing or fit for purpose. So what I'll do is I'll put about 18-inch high little posts at the back there, a little frame, and then let the pitch come down to the front and let it just drain off at the front. That'll look better. You know, have it sticking out about a couple of inches either side of that, the roof. Stick that on. Might even hinge the roof so you can lift it and prop it. Lift it up and prop it up or something like that. But yeah, it's just going to be a little bit bigger than the corral that I've made, the area of the corral. Get that a little bit higher up. I'm just going to sheet it out with this stuff again. Make a frame, sheet it out with that stuff, and just have that as the roof. And there you go. Just to keep the rain off. Too much rain getting in is not going to be beneficial, I don't think, for the heat. Okay, right. So that was us. That's a Sunday. That's only took about an hour and a half, something like that, because I've been chatting as well. So it took about an hour and a half altogether to do it, and that's with yesterday's as well. It took us about half an hour yesterday and about an hour today to do it. So that's it. That's the bit done. Just done that. Sheeted off the side of the poly greenhouse. That's me. Do a bit of tidying up now. That's it. Okay. And I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful week. And don't work too hard. Alright, keep growing with your head down as usual. Alright, bye bye everyone. Bye.